How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to go over in this video. An upcoming free game on PlayStation 5 has gotten a release date, and it'll be out very, very soon. We'll get to that in a little bit. Speaking of free, a online multiplayer title is enjoying a free weekend, so if you want to play for free, you have the opportunity to do so right now. It is a game that went a little bit under the radar, but we'll talk all about that. But first of all, Warlander for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, the free-to-play online warfare game, will be launching on May the 18th. On top of that, it will be having cross-platform play, so that's great to hear as well. The game did drop on Steam a little while ago, back in January of this year, and it will have cross-play with the other console version as well as the PC version. Warlander features a new genre of competitive gaming that is a hybrid between hack-and-slash shooter and strategy, with up to 100 players divided into 5 armies with the goal of destroying each other's castles, boasting 3 different classes. The warrior, the mage, and the cleric. Players can choose their preferred playstyle, including the use of catapults, siege towers, battering rams, and cataclysmic idols capable of potentially changing the tide of the battle or securing victory. In preparation for the new console launch, there are 2 new maps. You have Dawnbridge B, an alternate version of the original Dawnbridge map, but is covered in fog along with other new playstyle updates. Moonlit Temple allows players to experience battles under the moonlight and features the 4 catapults in the center that can play an important role in pushing the front line. Additionally, siege battles utilize 2 routes, requiring new strategies for both defense and attack. You've also got 2 new skills. The Divine Hammer builds up the cleric's power that is unleashed with a mighty hammer blow. It blasts nearby enemies away and heals allies at the same time. The skill can be charged up in 3 stages, with the higher stages boosting range, damage, and knockback. Phoenix is an ultimate skill exclusive to the new rank 5 mage title, Inferno. Players can summon a phoenix to fly over the battlefield that rains down fire, destroying siege weapons and other structures. Warlander combatants have finished over 400,000 battles on Steam so far, slaying over 1 million players in the progress. It is now the perfect time to join Warlander with the start of Season 1 of the Season Pass, which contains new armor skins, new weapons, new emblems, new titles, and more. The shop will also receive an update with new items becoming available at the start of the season. Again, if you do want an early start at the game, you can play it on Steam right now, but the game does have somewhat higher specifications, so you will need a better PC than, your average computer to run the game. It's an action-packed, third-person online multiplayer game with a unique style that mashes a medieval-inspired setting, fantastical items and abilities, and even powerful robots. Really off-the-wall marriage of a lot of different genres, featuring intense competitive skirmishes and epic castle sieges warfare. With up to 100 players, you must use the almighty powers of godlike warriors, clerics, and mages, as well as siege weapons and cataclysmic spells to control the battlefield. To be victorious, you must work as a team, defend your keep, and tactically break into the enemy stronghold to destroy their core. Across its 2 army battle and 5 army battle game modes, Warlander combines the tactical team fighting of a modern-day MOBA, the knockout-style gameplay of a battle royale, a smooth blend of third-person hack-and-slash and range combat, and a touch of 4X-inspired strategic diplomacy, all within large-scale battles up to 100 players. It does note multi-layered gameplay, features fast-paced action combat and shrewd decision-making, where you must play to the role of your squad by either defending your castle and core with anti-siege weapons, roaming the battlefield to intercept the enemy, capture towers, and fire mighty catapults, or by infiltrating the enemy keep with siege weapons and epic cataclysmic spells. Defeating enemies, building devices, and completing objectives will earn you valor points, which can be used to bring powerful versions of your characters into the fray and help you turn the tide of battle. Action-driven tactics tactically maneuver and control the battlefield by following the directions laid out by your commander, controlling spawn towers and utilizing the available siege devices to remove the enemy stronghold. Fortification layers, gates, walls, and bridges can be destroyed to create choke points or new paths into the enemy keep, and alliances can be made or broken to swing the momentum of battle. Empower to play your own way. Create an eclectic roster of deeply tailored class-based characters, each with their own loadout of rarity-based and customizable equipment, skills, and talents, as well as emotes and dance moves. The choice is yours. Build decks that are balanced, look to fill specific roles, or feature multiple ways to play your favorite class, and then take them into battle and dominate your foes. All that information is on the official page. Again, Warlander will officially be released on PS5 on May 18th. So far, the reception on PC has been relatively mixed, so keep that in mind as well, but this is a game that has been getting consistent updates, fixes, updates, content updates, everything like that. So it will be launching on PlayStation with more content than it initially launched back in January, as it has been getting updated since then. Moving on from that, I do also want to note that this is a multiplayer title that really went under the radar when it saw its official release. A sci-fi first-person shooter in Leap, a fast-paced multiplayer first-person shooter, dropped on PlayStation 4 and 5 last month, early March, and didn't see a lot of traction, but the game is already 50% off for $14.99. On top of that, it is already enjoying a free weekend. Now, the free weekend is available on a PlayStation 4 and 5. Our free weekend event will be running across all of our supported platforms: Steam, PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series S and X. If you've been waiting to try Leap, now is the time. Starting April 27th, Leap will be free to try for the duration of April, and to sweeten the deal, Leap will be heavily discounted to match the energy of this event if you do want to own the game. Be sure to wishlist the game now, and the game will be free starting April 27th. The thing about a game like Leap is, you can really make the argument that maybe this should have been free to play right out the gate, and will it ultimately go free to play? The fact that they are already, offering the game 50% off, there is a free weekend. Like, we've seen free weekends happen quickly after a game's official release. That's not that out of left field. Like, we've seen that happen even with major titles. Like, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 got a free weekend relatively quickly after release, but in the case like Leap, what this game really reminds me a lot of, obviously not the same style of game, but Knockout City. Do you guys remember Knockout City, where that game came out? I believe it was at $19.99 or $29.99, and ultimately they went free to play, but it really felt like too little too late, and it should have been free to play right out the gate. There was like a trial available, I believe, right away, but I just think Knockout City would have done better as a free to play game right off the bat. And Knockout City obviously will be shutting down support here, I believe, in June, so that's a bummer as well. But in the case of Leap, hopefully this does jolt up the player base, and it will jolt up the player base to an extent, but with multiplayer focused games like this, your player base is really the heart of sustainability. If you don't have a strong player base, I'm sorry, all else does fail, and it exceeds beyond just creating a quality game. A $29.99 price point, I know that a lot of us are down to pay money to play multiplayer games, but that's just going to make it, especially as a new IP, it's just going to make it a little bit of a harder sell for a wider audience to try it out. But even if a game is free to play right out the gate, that doesn't mean it's a surefire guarantee to be a success either. But hopefully with this free weekend, that does jolt up the player base. Maybe people will check it out at a steep 50% off already at $14.99, and we'll be following it going forward. So I've been asking for a lot of quality multiplayer shooters on PlayStation, more so titles that are published by Sony directly, but let's see how Leap does with this free weekend. Again, that is available right now, so go check it out if it seems like something that'll interest you. You can tell your friends, you can jump in together, have a good time with that over the course of the rest of April. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Warlander for PlayStation 5 will be dropping on May 18th. That'll be completely free, and more updates for that game will be rolling out. And Leap is enjoying a free weekend here. April 30th is Sunday, so it's just wrapping up here very quickly. But you can check it out, see how you like it, and buy it at a steep discount. That discount will be lasting until May 11th. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.